All right, Walmart is overloaded with leftover TVs after Black Friday was empty. Come on, man. Who's trying to buy all these Hisense TVs, man? Come on now. Let's be real, Walmart.
Look at all these TVs. Who needs Black Friday now? This is December 2nd, by the way.
Walmart is stacked up with so much overstock from Black Friday of TVs and just random stuff in the stores, guys, because people didn't shop as heavy as they thought they would this holiday season. When we talk about buying all these TVs on Black Friday, and by all means, I know I'm not saying that nobody's out here shopping Black Friday, because I do have a subset of, especially my community, that's still out there buying TVs. But on the grand scheme of things, the average American, they're not out here buying these things. Like, look at this TV right here. This TV right here is $328. And while that is pretty cheap in terms of how much a TV used to cost back in the day, that's nowhere near as cheap as people want to go out and spend when we talk about Black Friday. People are struggling when people are living paycheck to paycheck, and so many people are fed up and tired of racking up so much credit card debt for the holiday season. So they decided that they are just going to boycott and skip Black Friday as a whole, as well as Christmas, and even, you know, some of these other random deals like Cyber Monday as well. But check this out. This is what it looked like on Black Friday.
You know what? Totally unrelated. He mentioned that the TVs right there are much cheaper than what they used to be. Y'all remember when the plasma TVs came out? Man, that was the hottest thing since crack, man. Real talk, dog. Sliced bread, bro. I miss when dudes used to hit up trains and shit like that and licks, man. You know, I don't know about where y'all from, dog, but like they got a lot of railroads out here in New Orleans, and like every once in a while some knuckleheads from the neighborhood would hit up the train, and like whatever cargo they had, they were selling it, man. You know what I'm saying? So like I remember when them flat screens first like came out, dog. And they had some dudes in the neighborhood that was selling the flat screens that normally go for, let's say, you know what I'm saying, like $1,300-$1,400. That was a lot of money in the early 2000s. Man, they were letting them bitches go for like $200-$300, bro. Come on now, let me get one of them. I need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, I missed the golden era, bro.
That just passed.
Ooh, 75-inch. 468.
Was 448.
Look.
Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? What the
468.
Was 448.
Hey, bro, that's them Trump tariffs. Because when they started going up in price, man, why would you even say that? Like, come on now, that's shooting yourself in the foot. A lot of people gonna say, and I remember I dropped a video about Black Friday. People was like, man, well, that's because people don't shop in the stores no more. Okay, let's assume you're right. Then why did Walmart overstock their stores knowing damn well that the online shopping is bigger than the in-store shopping? Y'all gotta understand something. These companies know their metrics. They know their numbers. They got these big giant spreadsheets and these big smart kids that went to these big smart universities who do the data analysis and they run the numbers, right? They calculated on a projection how many people they thought was gonna come and buy those TVs, so they stocked the stores accordingly. And they was wrong. Yeah, people just didn't have the money this year. That's what it was. Makes no sense.
Excuse me. I think the math is wrong on this one. Math is wrong on...
The math, not mathing.
You might want to change this.
Wait.
I don't want this motherfucker. Okay?
He seems like a cool guy.
It's still Friday. I kind of want it now. This is why I told you we're not coming shopping for Black Friday. This is the shit. They're not even hiding it anymore.
They playing in our face, man. They don't respect us as consumers, goddammit. Walmart, they don't give a damn. Walmart don't even care enough about us to offer us Apple Tap. You know what I'm talking about, the Tap to Pay, Apple Pay, whatever. They don't care, bro. It's like, damn, they still stuck in these archaic times. Like, you got to stick your card in a machine. They don't even offer the tap for the card, bro. You got to stick your chip in, and I don't know about y'all. My shit don't even work in they shit half the time. I got to call somebody, hey, my card not working. Then they got to do some swiping. And I'm like, come on, man. Walmart got to chill. Y'all making too much money. You're greedy.
Son said it was 440. Now it's 460. Like, what? I feel like stealing that motherfucker.
Don't do it, dog.
Another one. Oh, okay.
Your mess fucked up. Let me guess. You was 410, now you 428.
They said that there were actually people in the stores buying for Black Friday, so I'm gonna go in Walmart and take a look. I'm not gonna buy anything, I'm just gonna walk around, take a look and see.
What you pushing the cart for if you ain't going to buy nothing? Oh, I ain't never, bro. The only times I used to see a Walmart that empty is like when they had the 24-hour Walmarts, man. You know, you go up in that thing at like 2:00 in the morning. No one is there. You and just a handful of people who work there. This look like that.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of Black Friday shopping.
Man, who you walking up on like that, dog? Yeah, this is Trump's new affordable America, y'all. You know, I only bring it up because that was his whole thing, affordability. And now he says every time someone brings up affordability, that's a Democrat hoax. And none of these parties are perfect, but I'm just saying, you the one that sold everyone on affordability, and this shit ain't affordable at all. Dirt ass.
I don't know.
Mind you guys, this is Black Friday. This is why we're seeing so much overstock in these stores. This is on Black Friday. And when you know, if you guys know anything about Black Friday, every single year you have a lot of people that are lined up to get these raffle TVs and, you know, massive 65, 75, 85 inch TV. And now they got all these things in the store and nobody's really buying it like they really expect it to be.
I want me an 85
At the
inch
same
TV.
time, maybe this is just extra stuff that they already had in the stores. And maybe they did sell a lot of TV. But this is just the image that is being portrayed as you walk through these stores.
I really
See a
miss
lot
the
of
train
stuff in people's
boys.
carts.
Though.
I don't see TVs. The TVs are all full. The toy aisle is empty. The card aisle is empty. Sporting goods is empty. Let's see. There's a few people in the aisles. Like there's some people down there. Wait. I don't know.
Thank you very much for all that you do to help our Walmart
I could walk around this whole store. I could roller skate around this store.
Electronic aisles.
Like there's some people way down there. There's like 4 people.
Guys, this is Black Friday. I don't even.
Bro, I remember when Black Friday was dangerous. Like you ran the risk of getting trampled on some of these Black Fridays. I think there were instances where people actually lost their lives because they were trampled in the chaos, you know, from Black Friday, dog. I'm just look it up. I'm pretty sure it's been instances where that happened, but this ain't nothing like that. That ain't this and this ain't that.
Know if we need to even see any more. What else is there to see? And we've already made a video about what Walmart looked like on Black Friday, as well as other stores like Best Buy and all these other different things. And by all means, so many people did, of course, shop online, and maybe that is the reason why the stores are empty and why they are loaded up on so much of this freight and TVs and electronics and, you know, all this stuff that they were expecting to sell. But also, I saw another subset where people were just like, there are not any many good deals that are at the stores, to the point.
But like I said before, Jay Reed, Walmart knows based off previous year's Black Friday activity. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. Last Black Friday, we did X amount of dollars. But over the years, online shopping has been doing this. So they do their calculations based on all of those numbers and say, all right, Kai, this is our best foot forward. This is our best guesstimation. We need this many TVs. We need this many PS5, this many Xbox. They put out certain amounts because they are projected to sell that, and they just didn't do it right. They missed their mark this year because people are broke.
To where, you know, what's the point of buying these random items where it's just like, oh, I'm just buying it for what? But like I said, so many people are skipping Christmas and, you know, and just finding out and making better strategic decisions for themselves and their families within their lives, which makes complete sense.
No, that's not true. People are financially illiterate for the most part. And I just think the hype has died down too. Couple that with the fact people ain't got no bread, bro. You know, the flat screen TV thing, that's over. Nobody's excited about flat screen TVs no more. I remember back in the day, dog, if you bought a flat screen TV, you had to wait until the day of trash pickup to put that empty box outside because you didn't want people to know you had that. If you lived in a certain neighborhood, that is. If you was living in a high income neighborhood, okay, that's normal. People don't steal over there. But if you was living in a poverty stricken neighborhood, bro, you couldn't just put your box outside because these will see it and be like, oh, you got a new TV? When you go to work, we running in your spot, bro. Straight up. That's what they was doing. I even heard one comedian tell a joke. He was like, yeah, man, you know, my baby mama pissed me off. So, you know, I put a flat screen empty box in front of her door and them niggas broke. They broke inside her house when she left for work, dog. I was crying laughing. But that's what I'm saying. The hype has died down. People ain't worried about this stuff like that no more.
For me,
we're not going to do all these presents and stuff like that. We may go on like a trip or something.
That's a big ass dog, bro.
Like this. This stuff is expensive in its own. But next year we're going to take what we would have spent on gifts and things like that for you guys, since we buy you stuff throughout the year, and we're going to buy it for kids who in need, like the kids, the Angel Tree kids that you see at Walmart. We're going to buy at least 5 Angel Tree kids.
5?
Yeah, we're going to get 5 of the kids off of the Angel Tree and buy them stuff instead of you guys, because you guys get stuff all year long.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Are you secret?
Yeah.
I know as a kid, they ain't trying to hear that shit. Where my presents at, dog?
Is this actually true?
This is actually true.
Like, no joke.
I'm on
no
candid
joke.
camera, huh? I'm being
Then what
punked.
are we gonna do?
You literally get something.
Okay, yeah. Wait, I don't get it.
Billy, like,
It's the...
I come home almost every day from work and there's a package at the door with your name on it. Like Santa Claus just dropped it off.
Okay, so we'll get stuff in the year, but during Christmas,
During Christmas,
Angel Tree.
We'll go on a trip like this. Maybe somewhere more tropical.
Las Vegas.
Ain't nothing tropical about Las Vegas.
That's a desert. It's not tropical, but
Why?
yeah. So Christmas is not really for people like us. We don't need things.
Is he joking?
This is just what we do is we give ourselves gifts. Pretty much, it's the equivalent of sniffing your own fart. It's
Why are you recording?
you know?
I don't think it's gonna be a big.
You know what, dude? He like to play in that chocolate. That's what he like, because he clearly a white man. Them kids look biracial. He got him a black woman, goddammit. Hey, good for you, my boy. Good for you.
Christmas this year simply because I've paid down my credit cards to below 10%. All of my bills are caught up, and I
Why is my mic
refuse
so
to go
loose?
back in debt for a holiday. I'm not doing it.
Who would you be going in debt for? Like, do you have kids? Because if you going in debt for sisters, brothers, and your mom and your daddy, man, listen, bro, they don't love you. For real. Look, I ain't got it, y'all. Don't expect no presents from me. You get a card.
Not on the list, but I want it. Straight to toys.
and I know this isn't Walmart, but even when we talk about toy prices went through the roof when we talk about tariffs and the amount that people are spending this year on toys, guys. Because if you think about it, these toys, majority of them, if not all of them, come from countries like China. And China has 100% tariff on the country right now. Well, I think they negotiated it back down, but at the same time, huge tariff, especially when a lot of these companies bought these items when the tariffs hit. It's crazy, and hopefully they were very strategic. If not, you're going to see massive losses this coming, fourth quarter earnings report within the next couple months.
Well, I know one thing, like with Walmart, with the tariffs and stuff, they kind of distributed the prices across items. So if tariffs went up on a certain good, instead of them marking up the price on that crazy, they basically averaged that price increase across all the items. So instead of making, let's just say, a toaster go from $10 to $15, they spread that additional $5 across multiple stuff, so it could only go up by, like, let's say 50 cents or $1 here and there. People are gonna notice that less than a $5 increase on something that was originally $10. So that sticker shock effect, they was trying to avoid that, but overall shit still went up.
Do anybody remember when having a flat screen was like a big flex, a big ordeal?
What I said
now
before.
You can buy a whole 65-inch for $298.
Yeah. Theoretically, that's how stuff's supposed to go. Everything is supposed to come down in price. It's not supposed to keep going up in price as far as consumer goods go. I'm not talking about like things, assets and things like that. I'm talking about the cost of a cell phone, the cost of a PS5, because as the technology gets better, and as y'all refine y'all operating and the way you manufacture things, you should get more efficient and get better at it. But it's corporate greed. That's what it is.
A whole flat screen for $158.
That's crazy.
A 45-inch. Like, y'all, I remember when people used to like bust down the door Black Friday for these TVs. Literally used to fight each other over these TVs.
That shit ain't special no more.
And now look, you can get a whole 50-inch TV for $214. Yeah, these were like $1,000. A big TV like this one here, like this Samsung, was well over $1,000. And people used to fight over this type of stuff. Used to literally be at the front door of Walmart early morning, Black Friday with turkey still on their breath, fighting over a TV.
Facts.
A whole 80-inch.
The TCL 98-inch at Walmart right now. Unbelievable size for only $9.98. Look how huge this thing is. The picture is too small for the box. So you got your 98-inch QLED.
So he's over here advertising this huge TV, and by all means, it's probably a very nice TV, but for $998, I don't think anybody really is lining up to buy this TV. You know what I mean? Like once you pass 65, maybe even 75, it's kind of just like, oh, it's cool, whatever. But for $1,000, you get to go and buy this great TV. Now, by all means, you think about it. Sit down and really think about today's economy, what your average American is going through when we talk about food, grocery, electronics, rent prices, utility, all these different. When you add in everything that is going on right now in the country today, you really think people are lining up to TV? Do you really think people? And I'm not saying that people aren't buying it, but nobody is really going crazy to spend $1,000 on a TV. And
you know what else is crazy though? The people who got a house big enough to justify having a TV that big probably going to opt out for a more top of the line TV, like the kind you can go get at like Best Buy and stuff. The TVs that cost a couple grand, $4,000-$5,000. Right? Because like this is a cheap ass TV. It probably ain't the best TV in the world, especially if it's 98 inches and it's only $1,000. It's a Google TV. Yeah, bro. People that got money and shit. Yeah, I got a partner right now who live in like a 3,000 square foot house. I think he spent $7,000 on a TV. It's crazy. He wouldn't buy this TV for his nice ass house.
People are buying it, but you know, y'all let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. A lot of people shopped online this year, and this has been going on for a long time. I think the pandemic played a huge factor in this as well when we talk about, you know, shifting a lot of the sales and not doing a lot of the raffle tickets and, you know, having all these deals in stores. They just do it online now. So it could be a lot of factors like that. But now you see a lot of stores just stacked up with product and merchandise and just stuff. So we'll see as the months come.
Let's get into these comments. Someone in the comment section said, fuck the TVs. Can I get a deal on rent? I know that's right. You ain't never lied. When people are canceling streaming services, TVs aren't in the budget. Absolutely a great point. News saying sales are up from last year. I call bullshit. Bullshit gonna pick up the phone too. I guarantee you that. These corporations overplayed their importance. Yeah, they played themselves. I wish pet and animal supplies would have a Black Friday sale. Yeah, man, people love their pets, man. You know what's one thing about pets? People won't get rid of their pets no matter how expensive they become. I see homeless people outside all the time with dogs. I offered a couple of homeless people that I've seen around the city, like just crazy numbers for their dog, and they wouldn't budge. Dead ass serious, dog. Like, for real. I offered one guy like, I think $1,000. I actually had $1,000 and I was not going to give it to him, but I had $1,000 on him because I was doing something with the money. I think I needed to go and drop it off for a deposit. I don't know what it was. Showed him the money. He was like, nah, bro, it's tempting, but man, I love my dogs. I was like, all right, bet. They will not get rid of them dogs. The stores act like they don't even want you in there. True. We don't want cheap TVs. We want affordable groceries and the government to stop them from price gouging. Price manipulation based on individual data and false advertising with prices not being the same at checkout as it says on the shelves. Damn, I never really experienced that before. Would love a new TV, but I'd also love if my utility bills aren't virtually guaranteed to double this winter. Shit. A TV is not important when I can't afford groceries. They lied and said Black Friday was a success. You know, all they do is lie to our faces. People used to sleep outside in parking lots just to shop. Now they steal food. That's tough. Anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you like what I was putting down, hit the subscribe button for your boy.